What up, Soul Fam? I figured I'd do a card reading for you guys. For the collective. I don't know if I should do a pick a card or just do a card reading or just, whatever comes out. If it resonates with you, I'm just going to go with the flow. I'm feeling like I'm just going to do a collective card reading. So just keep in mind that this card reading is for the collective. Okay? So it may or may not resonate with you. Wow. 3 cards flew out. 3 cards. I'm just going to leave these ones right here. Okay, so we have this one. We have these 2. So we have Akasha. Akasha popped up. Indriel popped up. Rochelle popped up. Okay, let's see. What do the angels have to say, you guys? What messages do the angels have for you? Akasha, you are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. This one, all 3 of these cards actually just flew out together. Indriel, you are a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all of its inhabitants. Sorry, I'm trying to read through the camera instead of just looking at the card. Okay, so spiritual teacher, light worker. Let's see, Rochelle. As you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. Okay, so for me, I have this really strong feeling that whoever's watching this, it could be multiple people because there's a huge shift happening right now. So this huge transformation is happening to quite a lot of people at this moment. Seems like the messages, the angels have been like giving you these messages a lot. And I feel like that's why it came as 3 cards. 3 is catalyst. So I feel like somebody is going through something huge in their life and they feel like everything is crumbling around them and they're looking at it in a way of like, why is this happening to me? And it's not happening to you. 313 when I looked at the timestamp. It's not happening to you. It's happening for you. There is this change that's happening around you because things are happening for you because you're either not on the right path or you're not awakened to your path. And these things that are happening for you are triggers to help you remember who you are because you are a divine spiritual being. You are a teacher. You're a light worker, but you're here to teach. And the angels are here trying to give you these messages so these occurrences or events that are going on in your life are going on for you, and that's your angels making those events happen around you that makes it look like it's happening to you, but it's not to you, it's for you because they want you to follow your heart. They want you to follow your path. They're trying to get you on the right path so you can follow the guidance of your heart, like it says. And once you do that and you awaken to this path, prosperity will come to you. And I can say that with confidence because I've had that happen to me from experience. Okay? So I feel like somebody's watching this and they're new to YouTube. I've had a lot of new people too. I've seen a lot of new people on YouTube with channels actually. Sorry, that scared me. My washer stopped. Jeez, my God, I can't speak. And I thought somebody opened my door, but nobody's there. Damn, I got sidetracked. Oh boy, guys, I'm so sorry. Or my stomach, it said rawr. Not mad at me. So I am so sorry. That noise really just threw me, like it took me right out of the channeling. Just give me a moment. YouTube platform. Use your YouTube platform if you have one, even if you are new to the platform. Use it, because the gift that you have is a gift that you can share with the collective. You're a teacher. So use the gift that you have to teach what you do, no matter what it is that you're doing. Even if you're making something, if you're speaking about something, if you're just sharing your spiritual journey, speak about it, because you're teaching about it. You're telling people about your experience, something that you went through. So you're showing them, you're teaching them in a way. You're counseling them, you're helping them. That's going to help them awaken to their spiritual gifts. It will code them, it will trigger them. Even if they don't like what you have to say, that dislike is a trigger to wake them up to their true path as a light worker. There's a lot of light workers that are on this earth right now that are unaware that they're light workers. But if they're watching this video or they watch your video, it's because subconsciously they were led to that video. They were led to the path. Okay, so I'm just opening up some more cards here. See what else comes out. What other messages does Spirit have for us, or what do the angels have for us, our divine spiritual team, our ancestors? What do they have for us? What else? What else can they add to this beautiful message that the angels sent to us? Surprised Minerva's not here, you guys. Usually she always comes when I record. She hears me talking about her. Minerva. Swerva. She's knocked out. Oh, look at that. Transportation. Transportation. Right away, I feel like somebody that's a light worker. I have two things that came to me. Is moving. I feel like they live on the road. Like I see a truck. Like I see like a big truck. I have the image of a Mack truck. I heard the bird whack whack. Transportation. If you're like a truck driver, or if you're living on the road, you are a light worker that you're doing exactly what you need to do. You might not even know where you're going because you're always going somewhere. You don't really have a final destination. That's because your job is to code everywhere that you go, everywhere that you're traveling. Even if you're a person that just likes to travel for fun, you're coding people as you're doing that, as you travel to Europe, as you travel to France, as you travel to Spain, as you travel to the US. Maybe you're in the US and you travel from New York to Florida, or maybe you travel from Florida to Connecticut, or you travel from Vermont to California. You're coding. You're a coder. You're a light coder. You're coding people. You're coming across people that are on that train with you, or on that plane with you, or in that vehicle with you, or wherever you're traveling. When you stop at the gas station, when you stop to eat food, when you go to the hotel for sleep, You're coding people. You're spreading your love and you're spreading your light. You're doing exactly what you need to do. I also feel like somebody's moving, but they're not really too sure about their move because they're moving somewhere far and they're worried. They're worried that it's not going to be the right thing for them. But you know what? If the plans are already made and the stuff is already packed, go for it. You only live this life once in this lifetime, so just live it to the fullest. You are being called to wherever you're moving to. You're being called to go there for a reason. Like Rochelle says, follow your guidance of your heart. So if your heart is telling you to move to Washington, if your heart is telling you to move to Florida or to Europe or wherever it's telling you to move to, follow your heart. You will be blessed. You will be blessed. Let me see. I feel like there's another past life. These are my past life cards. Doesn't mean that this is your past life. I just like to use these cards. I can use them for the past life reading. Ooh, this one flew out quick. Ha! Leaving and travel. Leaving or travel. I said leaving and travel. Leaving or travel. Like, that is confirmation for what I just said. I feel like somebody needed this card validated. Like, they were like, well, I wonder if this card is for me. I really need a bigger sign. Like, give me a better sign, a more clear sign that Gabby's reading is talking to me. And there you go. There you go. That's for you. Whoever you are, that's for you. If you asked for it, here you go. You ask and you shall receive. Okay? Go for it. Don't hold back. You only live this life once. If you feel the urge to move, travel, to leave, whatever the case may be, go for it. Because if you don't go for it, you'll be stuck wherever you are now, wondering what it would have been like if you had just traveled, if you had just moved to have that experience. If you don't, you're going to feel imprisoned, or you're going to be a slave to the job that you're in right now, or you're going to feel imprisoned in the family or the situation or the marriage that you're in. I feel like somebody is in a marriage and they're leaving, most likely to go back home. And they're not traveling, they're leaving to go back home. And as they do that, prosperity is waiting for them. A change is waiting for them. But this is going to be the journey, this experience, this whatever is going on in your life. It needs to go on because you're going to have that compassion and that empathy and everything that you need to awaken that light worker inside of you. Your hurt, your pain, that experience that you're going through is a blessing in disguise. It's going to wake you up. Whoever you are, it's going to wake you up to your divine self. And it's going to open all three of your eyes. You're going to see something. You're going to see your life in a different light. Okay? And you're going to use your pain to heal others. You're going to use your pain to teach others. That's the card that just came up. Spirituality and religion. I just said you're going to use your pain to teach others. I just said that this experience was going to wake you up into your divine power. It's going to shed light on who you really are. Wow, that just popped right out. Time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. Exactly. It's time to stop and take care of who you are. Okay? You need to work on your spirituality. You're here having an experience in a human body. And a lot of us come here and we forget this because we're so busy and we never take a time out. We don't ever meditate. We don't ever sit in the moment. We're never in the moment because we're always so busy. We're always working, taking care of our kids, taking care of our family, taking care of other people, that we don't take care of ourselves because we're always too busy. We need to stop being busy doing stuff for other people and take time for ourselves. Oh, my husband's texting me. All right, guys, because my husband is now calling me, I'm going to end the reading here. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it resonated to those of you that needed to hear this. I love you guys. Mwah. All right, guys, I'm back. I guess I'm going to link this video with the other video. I think my TV turned itself off. Weird. I didn't know it did that. So my husband called, and I had to stop my previous video so I can answer. It never fails. It really doesn't. It really never fails. He always calls me while I'm doing videos. Okay. So this reading is for the collective. So it may or may not resonate with you. Take what does, leave what doesn't. Ta-da! We have a card. Four of Swords flying out the deck. Wow, this one wanted to pop out and then it just like kind of went back in, so I'm going to take it. These two popped out. Okay, so I'm feeling like somebody's a bit overwhelmed. They have a lot going on in their life. It's just an overwhelming thing trying to balance their life physically, spiritually, mentally, and the life of their family, of the people that they love around them. So I feel like you're struggling to have this balance in your life. I mean, you put on a good show. Like on the outside, you're happy and smiling and you look strong and confident, okay? But on the inside, it's like, oh my God, like you're holding all of this, you know, all of this craziness that's going on in your life, this unbalance, this these changes, these just life things, honestly, just things in life. You know, you're trying to be, you're trying to work on yourself. I feel like there's somebody out there that's been really, really trying hard to heal themselves and, you know, meditate, work and hone their spiritual gifts. I feel like this is somebody that pays a lot of attention to my intuition exercises, and it's a really big deal for them. You know, it's a really big deal for them to get themselves right spiritually and physically by doing the breathing exercises, by doing yoga, connecting and meditating, and to have a healthy body, and also to have a healthy spiritual life, to work on their gifts that they are experiencing. They see that they have these gifts, these weird things that are happening in their life, and they're really just trying to figure it out by journaling. And I see this person very serious about this. I even see this person sitting up by themselves, and it feels like they're doing this late at night or early in the morning. They're alone and they're trying to get some me time in the best way that they can. And at the same time, you know, they have a lot of beautiful things happening in their life, you know, like Serfina, Angel Serfina says, I'm the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. Now, define happy, because there's a lot of things that are happening in your life that may not seem happy, but if you change your perspective, it's actually a happy thing. It's actually a good thing. It's a positive thing, even though if you're thinking in your ego mind, it doesn't seem like a very positive or happy thing. So change is coming in your life, but it's just happening so fast. There's a lot of things that are changing in your life. You might even be having a baby, or maybe you're going to be a grandmother or a grandfather, or a great grandmother or a great grandfather, or an aunt or an uncle. But this change of, if you're waiting on a baby, this change is going to affect you in a way that it's going to require more of you, more of your help, more of your physical help. And that's where you're struggling right now, because you're already doing something physical to get yourself healthy, but now you know that this change is coming and it's going to affect you physically, and then you know that it's going to affect you mentally and spiritually. And this is where you're like, this is you at night, like thinking to yourself, like, oh my gosh, how am I going to do all this? How am I going to balance out this lifestyle? How am I going to cope with this change? I feel like this is somebody that's a female. A monk or a nun. Monk or a nun. Let's see. Let's see. I'm not really picking up on anything. Let me read my book. Oh, I get it. Okay. Symbolically, nun or monk could be somebody that is living this life, their lifestyle, very isolated with a lot of rules and spiritual devotion. Didn't I just say that you were a person that is very into what you're doing? You're very focused, so you're very devoted into your spiritual growth. I get it now. All right. All right. All right. All right. So spirit is telling me you're too isolated. You're too isolated. You're not enjoying the changes. You're not enjoying the changes in your life. Okay, 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 okay. The connection's coming through. This is like a job for you. You're not enjoying all the new gifts. You're not enjoying your divinity. You're too, I don't want to say too devoted, but you're too like being too devoted, you're stressing yourself out because you're not making time for your family, but your family, you need to make time for your family. They need your attention. And I mean your whole family, not just husband, wife, children, but extended family. You can't turn down family engagements and cancel on people that are in your family that are inviting you, for parties. And you can't make up excuses because, you're too busy or, you're afraid of, you can't use the virus as an excuse because you're a person that doesn't even let the virus bother you. So you can't use that as an excuse, and your family knows that. And that's where this change that's happening in your life and your family, where the stress from your family is coming in because you're so devoted in you, in your physical, spiritual health, that you're not living your human life. You're not living you. So a lot of these gifts are going to go stagnant on you. And you're not going to feel anything from any of this, from any of your spirituality. 1111 on the timestamp. Because you're not enjoying the journey. You need to enjoy the journey. You cannot make this journey into a job. Okay, this is not your 9 to 5. This is something, your family, your other life outside of spirituality, your human life outside of being a soul is also a part of your journey, and you're not working on that path, and that leaves you stressed. It leaves you, I feel like you're an insomniac. You think about this so much. You think about your life so much that you're having such a hard time relaxing, going to sleep. It's probably even causing you anxiety. You need to change the pattern in your life because it's interfering with your life. It's interfering with your relationships. Okay? You got to stop acting like, I seen religion somewhere. Where did I see religion? Or was that in the last card reading? I feel like I saw religion. You got to stop acting like a religious freak. You're not a Christian, Catholic, strict, religious person. You got to stop acting so strict. You got to loosen up. All right, you got to have some fun. All right, you got to let it flow. I feel like I'm being guided to throw another card at you guys. Which deck am I going to use here? Let's see. Caressa, melt all your cares away. Caress your life with love. Okay, what does Caressa have to say? You are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. Caressa. Caressa wants to help you. You need to ask for help. You gotta ask for help, guys. I'm having high-pitched ringing in my right ear as I said that. Don't be afraid to ask for help. And your angels can't help you unless you ask. Your divine spiritual team cannot help you unless you ask. Okay? Because of the free will. Even though they see that you're struggling, they want to help you. They probably give you little signs. You know, these little signs of change. These little signs of your family coming at you and asking you and inviting you to come, you know, spend time with them. They're divinely guided to do that. But you're not allowing it to come through with ease. You're restricted. You're too restricted. You have too many... you're too, like... I'm hearing holier than thou. I don't know. You're holier than thou? I don't know. You're too religious. You weren't here to be religious. You were here to be curious. You're here to have a carefree experience. Even though that carefree experience could be filled with lots of, you know, challenges and hurdles in your life. But again, you guys, you create those challenges and hurdles. It's all a part of your journey if that's what's on your path. I don't know. When I see Caressa, carefree, Caressa reminds me of energy just flowing without blockages. Okay? All right, guys. I'm going to clean up. While I was doing this reading, I did see that a message came through on my phone, and the furniture man is coming. So I'm sitting on my living room floor, sprawled out with cards. So I'm going to clean up and allow some space for them to walk around and deliver my furniture. So I want to thank Spirit for coming through. I want to thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. And I'm sending you guys lots and lots and lots of love from my heart to yours. Mwah! Bye.